Hello everyone. Okay, so today's class is in continuation with yesterday about the transformation of sentences. So it's changed from one type of sentence to the other. Okay, so right now, transformation of sentence from imperative to assertive. We know that imperative is order, request, command. Assertive is just a statement of information. Okay, now, first one is close the door. You should close the door. I'll just tell you how you should. Okay. Now, close the door. You should close the door. So, we have maintained the whole thing as it is. Okay. Close the door. What we need to add up is you should. Okay. Or we can also say let the door be closed. Clear? But this is more formal to say you should close the door. Next is open your book. You see here, we retained it as it is. Only thing we have to add up, you should. Okay. Finish your homework. You should finish your homework. Speak the truth. You should speak the truth. Help the poor. You should help the poor. We are retaining it as it is. Okay. Respect your elders. You should respect your elders. Do your duty. You should do your duty. Keep the room clean. You should keep the room clean. Follow the rules. You should follow the rules. Take care of your health. You should take care of your health. Do not waste time. You should not waste time. Never tell a lie. You should never tell a lie. Do not make noise. You should not make noise. Do not be late. You should not be late. Always be honest. You should always be honest. Okay. So we continue. Try again. You should try again. Listen carefully. You should listen carefully. Work hard. You should work hard. Save money. You should save money. Be kind to others. You should be kind to others. Okay. So this is how we change imperative to assertive. Okay. So next one is transformation of sentence from assertive to exclamatory. Okay. Exclamatory, shock and surprise. So first one here, it is a very beautiful day. Okay, it's just a piece of information. Now, how do we change this into exclamatory? Okay, beautiful day it is. One thing to be noted here is now the auxiliary verb, okay, or the subject which comes first will be towards the end. Okay, now she is very kind. How kind she is. Okay, he is very brave. How brave he is. It is a very interesting story. What an interesting story it is. Clear? Now, what we have it, okay, the next one, the flower is very lovely. How lovely the flower is. Okay. So, we observe that everywhere we find the auxiliary verb comes towards the end. Okay. She sings very well. How well she sings. Okay. He runs very fast. How fast he runs. It is a very big house. What a big house it is. The weather is very pleasant. How pleasant the weather is. Okay. So we find everywhere you find the auxiliary verbs coming towards the end. Okay. Next, she is very intelligent. How intelligent she is. Painting is very beautiful. How beautiful the painting is. It is a very wonderful idea. What a wonderful idea it is. He is very strong. How strong he is. The night is very calm. How calm the night is. Okay. So we have seen that in all these cases, when we change from the assertive to the exclamatory, okay, it ends with the subject and the auxiliary verb. Okay. She dances very gracefully. How gracefully she dances. It is a very exciting match. What an exciting match it is. Okay, so in case there is no auxiliary verbs, okay, what do we use? We use the verb. The baby is very cute. How cute the baby is. He speaks very politely. How politely he speaks. Okay, so everywhere we find the subject comes there and also the verb or the auxiliary verb. It's the verb which comes towards the end. It is a very splendid view. What a splendid view it is. She looks very happy. How happy she looks. Okay. So we are clear that when we change from the assertive to exclamatory, and which word comes towards the end is the subject and the verb. It can be the main verb or it can be the auxiliary verb used in the sentence. So next is transformation of sentence from interrogative to exclamatory sentence. Interrogative questions. Okay, so statements which ask a question, look for an answer. And exclamatory, shock and surprise can be pleasant or unpleasant. Okay, so first one, how beautiful is the sunset? Okay, now how beautiful is the sunset? Okay. Now, how beautiful is the sunset? So, this is MCQ. We have to select. So, which should be the correct exclamatory one? Clear? Is the sunset beautiful? No, because it ends with a question mark. How beautiful the sunset is. Okay. The sunset is beautiful. What a beautiful sunset it is. Clear? How beautiful is the sunset? So now the sentence is about sunset. That sunset is very beautiful. So D1, D is the correct answer. What a beautiful sunset it is. Okay. Now why how beautiful the sunset is? Okay. Now how beautiful the sunset is or what a beautiful sunset it is. Clear? So we can use this also or this, right? So next one, is she very kind? Okay, she is very kind. How kind she is? She was kind. What kind she is? Okay, so is she very kind? How kind she is? This is the correct answer. Okay. Next, was it a wonderful performance? Okay, it was a wonderful performance. What a wonderful performance it was. It is wonderful. Was it wonderful? Okay, was it a wonderful performance? So, what a wonderful performance it was. So, this is the correct answer. Okay, next, can anyone be happier than this? Okay, nobody can be happier than this. How happy this is, how happy one is, how happy one must be. Okay. So, can anyone be happier than this? The correct answer is how happy one must be. Okay. Is the night very cold? The night is cold. How cold the night is? The night was cold. What cold night? Okay. So, is the night very cold? It means what? The night was very cold, right? So, how cold the night is? So, this is the correct answer. Next one. Was the movie very exciting? It means it was an exciting movie. Okay. Was the movie very exciting? The movie is exciting. What an exciting movie it was. The movie was boring, or is the movie exciting? So the correct answer is what an exciting movie it was. Next, seventh one. Can he run very fast? Okay, can he run very fast? It means, okay, he runs fast. How fast he runs? He is fast. What fast he runs? Okay, so the correct answer is how fast he runs. Eighth one, is it a very lovely flower? It is a flower. What a lovely flower it is. The flower is lovely. Is it lovely? Okay, so the correct one should be what a lovely flower it is. Next one. Okay. Are the children very happy? The children are happy. How happy the children are? The children were happy. What happy children are? Okay. So the correct answer is B. How happy the children are. Next, 10th. Was the weather very pleasant? Okay. So what are the given options? The weather is pleasant. How pleasant the weather was. It is pleasant. What pleasant weather? Okay, so the correct option is B. How pleasant the weather was. 11th one. Is she very intelligent? She is intelligent. How intelligent she is. She was intelligent. What intelligent she is. Okay, so the correct answer is how intelligent she is. Was it a terrible accident? Okay, it was a terrible accident. What a terrible accident it was. It is terrible. Is it terrible? Okay, so the correct answer is what a terrible accident it was. Next, 13th. Can the boy solve the problem easily? The boy solves the problem. How easily the boy solves the problem? The boy solved it. What easy problem? Okay. So the correct answer here is how easily the boy solves the problem. Okay. Now, one thing we have to note here is this is question. Okay. Can the boy solve the problem easily? So here we are not looking out for an answer, but we are only changing the sentence into exclamatory. Next, is the river very deep? The river is deep. How deep the river is? The river was deep. What deep river? Okay, so the correct answer is B. How deep the river is. Next, was she a brave girl? The options are she was brave. What a brave girl she was. She is brave. Is she brave? Okay, so the correct answer would be what a brave girl she was. And the next, can the baby speak clearly? Okay. And what are the options? The baby speaks. How clearly the baby speaks. The baby spoke. What clear baby? Okay. So certain times in the options, the given sentences may not make any sense or may not be related to the main sentence. Okay. So what we have to see is the given information used in the exclamatory form. Okay. So here, can the baby speak clearly? How clearly the baby speaks. Okay. Once again, I would like to remind you, we are not trying to find the answer there. Can the baby speak clearly? It is not yes or no. It is not that open-ended question. Clear? So we are concerned only with the change transformation from the assertive to declarative, declarative to interrogative. In this case, it is interrogative. That is, the question is getting changed into exclamatory form. Okay, so you have to be concerned that the information is used in the exclamatory form. Next one. Is the sky very blue? Okay. So once again here, we are not here to bargain or argue as if the sky is blue or any other color. Okay. But it is only that the sky is blue and the same information has to be used in the exclamatory. The sky is blue. How blue the sky is? The sky was blue. What blue sky? Okay. So the correct answer would be, okay. So how blue the sky is. Okay. See, sky, blue information we have. So same way we have sky and blue, of course, because it has to look like exclamatory sentence. So we have to use the verb or we have to use the verb. It can be the main verb or the auxiliary verb. Okay, given in the sentence. Was the story very interesting? Clear? So let me just shift a little. Yes. Was the story very interesting? The story is interesting. The story is interesting. How interesting the story was. Okay. Here, main thing we are concerned with story very interesting. Okay. Story is interesting. How interesting the story was. The story was boring. Okay. So totally this is ruled out. This is ruled out. Interesting story. Okay. So now when we use what, it becomes interrogative. So this is wrong. The story is interesting. Okay. So this is only a piece of information. So it doesn't show any sign and symptom of being an exclamatory sentence. Okay. So the first sentence is wrong. Third also is wrong. Fourth one, again, it is part of what interesting story. It means it's not complete, but when it begins with what, again, it becomes likely to be an interrogative. So the correct answer would be how interesting the story was. Okay. Next one. Can she dance very gracefully? Okay. Now let us see the key words here. Okay. Dance gracefully. She dances. So the word gracefully, adverb is missing here. And in next one, how gracefully she dances. Okay. She danced. So this is just like intransitive sentence. She danced. Okay. What graceful she dances. So this is not grammatically correct also. Okay. So this is ruled out. This also ruled out. Okay. And this is again interrogative. Okay. This is the main interrogative one. She dances is also ruled out. So the correct answer is how gracefully she dances. Okay. And the last one here, is it a very big house? Okay. So let us also analyze this. Is it a very big house? Okay. So we know that it is about a big house. Okay. It is big. So we don't know what is big. Okay. House or animal or what. So this also is not correct. What a big house it is. Now this sentence has all the words and it also has the exclamatory mark here. Okay. You see the exclamation mark. The house is big. Clear? It is just a sentence. Is it big? So this is not correct. This is also not correct. The same with this sentence. Okay. So this sentence gives the full, it's a complete sense for exclamatory sentence. And moreover, one more indication is it ends with an exclamation mark. Remember it. Okay. So I suppose you have understood this. So once again, I would like to explain this. Is it a very big house? Okay, so it is big. So we don't know what is big there. Okay, it can be a football, it can be a lake, whatever it can be. What a big house it is. Clear? I told you now in certain criteria for exclamatory sentences, it should end with a main verb or auxiliary verb. So it this sentence holds good. Okay, it is, right? And this one is the house is big, again incomplete. Is it okay? Is it big? Okay, so this is also is not complete. So the correct answer is what a, okay, what a big house it is. What a big house it is. Okay. So same way, analyze all the sentences which you want to transform from being interrogative to exclamatory. Hope you have understood today's lesson. We shall continue with it in the next class. Have a nice day.